Hello and welcome back to the mat. My name's Kate, I'm a Pilates instructor and a women's health physiotherapist. This is going to be a good 10-minute abs blast, or in the Pilates world, a bit more of a core burn, okay? So this is not about gaining your superficial six-pack muscles, this is about getting stability and strength into those deeper muscles here to help you support your back and your pelvis. So this is a little bit more advanced. So make sure that you've done some Pilates and some beginner stuff first, or you're at least 6 to 9 months postnatal down the line, okay? Let's get started. We'll start on all fours. So hands and knees. Okay, taking the hands slightly further forward than the hips and the shoulders. And just relax into it to begin with. So getting those natural curves in the spine, trying to avoid overarching the shoulders or sinking the belly down too much, okay? Take the hands another step forward, draw your hips in, slot your shoulders back. So we want those hips, knees and shoulders to be in a nice line, release off, and again coming forward. So this is our knee plank, nice and steady through the shoulders, ribs pulled down, engaging through that tummy, and release. Using that core breath, exhaling to engage, inhale, release. Do another 2. Making sure that we don't sink the belly down, hold here nice and strong. Let's add an arm press, down and up, and then release. So we're squeezing back the shoulder blades, keeping that core nice and tight as we add extra movement. And you can take it as slow as you want, as quick as you want, but making sure that that belly button is drawing in towards the spine. 2 more here. Starting to increase the heart rate nicely. Good. Hold out that knee plank. Take one hand into the middle, open up into a nice rotation and switch. So again, nice and stable from the waist down, and the upper body spinal twist. Keeping the shoulders nice and stable. And 2, last one. And release back down. Bring the hands back underneath the shoulders, tuck the toes under, fingers if you've got bad wrists. Again, flatten that back so it's in those natural curves. And then we're going to lift your knees up into your hover. Inhale down, exhale lift. Good. Again, your tummy muscles are working here without you really having to think about it. But make sure again that you're not curling the back, sinking your belly too much. Take the weight a little bit further onto your legs if you're finding your wrists and shoulders can't take the strain. Good, one more, hold it here. We're going to go into your bear crawl. Let's take one hand and one foot forward, step, and back, switch over, step, and back. Good, nice and strong through the shoulders. The thighs are working hard. Hopefully you feel it in your belly. One more each side. And drop the knees back down. Good. Let's straighten opposite and hand and leg away. Lift up into your full superwoman. Curl it in. Give the knee a hug. Exhale. In together. Stretch fingers and toes away. And 3 more on this side. That static leg and hand, nice and steady. Hold it out nice and strong. Get your balance. And release. Same the other side. Lengthen them away first. Lift. Make sure you're steady between your hand and your knee. Curl it in and lengthen away. Exhaling as you lengthen, Bring your belly button in towards your spine. And 2 more. Lengthen away for a hold. Good, and I'm always keeping my neck nice and long, in line with my spine. And release back down. Good, let's swivel around onto our V-sit position. Okay, so we're maintaining this nice V. We're trying not to curl the shoulders too much. So just leaning back, using the knees for level 1 as we lean. Again, exhaling as we go. Inhale nice and tall. Let go of your knees if you can. Maybe able to go that extra inch. Good, so we're trying to maintain a nice open collarbones. You might sink a little bit down into your lower back, that's okay, because we're trying to increase your core strength in a flexed position as well. The amount of times that you bend and lift, even just reaching over the sink, over a cot, that sort of awkward angle where we need that control when we're in this flexed position. Let's make it a little bit harder. Pulse at the end. Pulse and lift. Exhale. Good. Ground those feet. Lift nice and tall. 2 more. Good. Roll down onto your elbows. So you support yourself through here. A little lift through the waist. Again, opening collarbones. Keep your arms nice and supported here. Roll your knees off to one side. Let's just get a nice bit of a stretch into the lower back before we work into our scissors. So lifting through the waist, lifting one leg, opposite leg. Again, working at the speed that you're comfortable with, looking down at your belly and your hips, making sure that you're not starting to sink or you're swaying from side to side. Level 2, switch them in the air, but you're still getting a little pause. So we're looking into this pressure management of our tummy button, and if you feel like you're having to brace or bear down or breath hold, you're maybe pushing it too far. But when you do feel that pressure, make sure that your pelvic floor is lifting against that. Making it slightly harder, no pause, just a tap, tap, tap. Always thinking about a nice lengthened position, holding a little peach underneath your chin. 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax back down. Good. Let's roll all the way down, taking your time coming down and finding that neutral spine again. So not too arched and not too slumped. Your pubic bone is in line with your rib cage. Palms by your sides. Open up those collarbones again. Let's lift one leg. Let's lift the other leg into tabletop without squashing or arching. Good. Once you're here, single leg stretch. Stretch one away, but keep it into that same angle as your ankle. Inhale. Switch over and just gently alternate them with your own breath rate. So as we're exhaling, we're bringing the ribs down. You're feeling your tummy tighten. And 3 more. Good. Keep your legs into that tabletop position. Hip twist. Let one drop out to the side. Switch over to the other side. So we're working here on that stable leg, staying dead still. Working on that nice diagonal oblique. And again, 1 more each side. Keep into tabletop. Let's bring our hands behind our head. So here again, you're going to try and avoid this rib flare. Bring them down, and as you support your head and lift up, You're not crunching, but you're bringing your ribs down. Inhale, release. Exhale, blow as you go. Inhale down. Exhale up. Keeping that peach underneath your chin. Don't squash it. Coming up at that 45-degree angle. And we'll put it together with a single leg stretch. So as we come up, you're going to stretch one leg away and have a little twist towards the knee. So we're not aiming to touch elbow to knee, you're just drawing your rib down towards that side. Again, support the head, don't strain your neck too much. Three more. Good. Keep the hands behind your head. Let's drop the legs down. And we're going to come up into your bridge. So peel up. Little squeeze through the glutes. Release through the back. And gently come back down. Same again. Lifting up. Peeling up through the spine. And release back down. With an extra squeeze at the end as you come up onto your toes. And gently back down. So it's a nice release for the spine. And your abs aren't actually doing too much here. It's more into your back muscles. So whatever muscle you work, try and work the opposite as well. And release back down. Good. Let's lengthen the legs, lengthen the arms into our dead bug. So you're coming up with one leg, nice and straight, and we'll let it go. Same the other side. And down. So because we're in this nice lengthened position, we've got longer levers, it's more wanting to arch through the back here. So keep that down, especially as you're lowering your leg, because it's a heavy weight and your back's going to want to start to arch. Control it and keep that tension through your tummy. 4 more, and 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring the knees back in. We will circle the arms back round, and as they come in, you're going to lift up, touch an ankle, and put it down. Circle the arms. Good. Again, staying in this nice long position with the arms. And your back will flatten a little bit because you're bringing that knee up to your chest. Keep the breath going. Exhale as you lift. And 3, 2, and 1. Good. Into our roll up. So bringing the hands forward first. Tuck the chin in. Engage the abdominals. Blow out. You lift nice and tall. Now if you find that difficult, you can grab a knee, same going down, use it, and then release. Peel back up, squash the back, lift nice and tall, roll it back down and over the top. Good. And you might need a little bit of momentum, that's okay, but make sure you get the breath and the movement through the articulation, through the spine as you lift nice and tall. Nice and strong back down. Last one. And release. Okay, just a nice little spine twist to finish off. Let's go round and open up the chest as we twist. And release into the other side. Good. Curl the spine forward, press down with your arms, lift nice and high, hands behind your head, rotate round. So it's not all about just making this as hard and as stable as you can. We've got to be able to move, but with strength and ease as well. Well done. Join me again for some other videos. Thank you for watching.